Hello and welcome to Spirit Touched. We don't fear death like non-believers. Luke 16:9 through 22. The last verse says, angels came and carried the beggar to heaven. You may ask, why do we need an angel escort home? The answer is in Ephesians 2:2. They can get us safely through that enemy territory and into heaven. Satan is not the opposite of God because he was made by God. Satan just wants us to think he is the same as God. Why? Just check out 2 Corinthians 2:11. Satan should never be the center of our attention, but we do need to know about our enemy. Before his downfall, Satan had it all. Isaiah 14:12. There are two places in the Old Testament that point to earthly kings and Satan. Ezekiel 28:12 through 15 and Isaiah 14:12 through 25. Check out those 5 I wills of Satan and look what Jesus said, John 8:44, and what John said in 1 John 3:8. Before he fell, Satan was a guardian cherub and anointed. Those 5 I wills are what led him to Ezekiel 28:16 through 19. Some Bibles tell us Satan's name in heaven was Lucifer, which means light bearer. He made those 5 I will promises in his heart and to himself. Number 1, he wanted to be above God. Number 2, he wanted God's position and authority. Number 3, he wanted to be exactly like the Most High, to be worshipped. Oh, so different from Jesus, Philippians 2:6 and 7. Number 4 was the worst of all, pride, because number 5, he wanted to sit in the highest throne. There is power in pride. That's why it's so dangerous, because it means we are admiring ourselves and not God. Very bad idea. Pride is Satan's number 1 game plan to get us. He forgets James 4:6 and 1 Peter 5:5. Pride gets in the way of our spiritual effectiveness. Pride is like a virus that can grow into cancer if it's not kept in check. There's no place for pride in the church. Therefore, we need to start using our number 1 weapon against him, and that's to pray for our unsaved family, friends, and neighbors, and to witness to them. We need to understand that sin is the image of Satan in those unsaved people around us. Here's why in 1 Peter 5:5 and Luke 11:2, 2 Corinthians 4:4 and 1 John 5:19. And last and worst is 2 Corinthians 11:14. This is why we have to stay vigilant and always on guard. Dressed in our full armor, Satan equals the accuser, devil equals slanderer. The dragon equals the ancient serpent, Matthew 10:25, calls him Beelzebub, or Lord of the Flies. So you see, Satan truly is not equal to God, but is his sworn enemy. This is why Jesus came. 1 John 3:8. Yes, Jesus already won the war on the cross, but Satan will not concede until he lands in that lake of fire designed for him. Until then, God has him on a chain. He can't do anything without God's permission, like when he tormented Job and Paul. 2 Corinthians 12:7-8. God didn't want Paul to become conceited. Thank goodness we have an escape route in 2 Timothy 2:25, and we can hang on to the hope of Romans 16:20. Just like God's angels, the demons of Satan are like James 2:19. And 2 Peter 2:4 lets us know there are some angels who rebelled with Satan. Angels Are Near was given to me on Easter Sunday in 2001 at my cousin's home in Mount Vernon, Indiana. Have no fear. The angels are near. They're watching over you. They'll help you make it through. When we know Jesus, he puts them all around us. They're our protection. They give us close inspection. Oh, what miracles they bring when his praises we sing. They help lead the way so we won't go astray. They pick us up from the mud and cover us with his blood. You can't always see them there. They help answer prayer. They help him show us the love of Jesus. They teach us his story and show us his glory. That's why we're not alone. They even carry us home. They catch us when we fall and help us give our all. When we call on him, Jesus does send them. They know all about you. They know just what to do. But don't try to fool them. They'll just report it to him. The angels understand when we need their helping hand. Angels are in his light. They'll see you through the night. So my children have no fear, for the angels are near. This idea was from a wooden angel that was in their kitchen window that says, "Fear not, for the angels are near." You may send your prayer request to heanswerstwo@gmail.com. And don't forget, those angels are always near you when you need them.